One of the really fun things about making opinion pieces on the Division 2 is you get to hear a lot of the community's feedback, both on issues that you are speaking of or issues that you've spoken up in the about in the past, or issues that are just there that you don't see as a YouTuber. Now, this video is not necessarily a video about a major issue. This is more like a side tiny request that I'm kind of addressing the designers, the weapon designers in the Division 2 specifically. I think somebody who is maybe in charge, seems like he's in charge of the weapon designs in the game, or has some sort of a say in that. I'm not saying he's in charge, but seems to have like some sort of say about things, and that's Frederick. So this video is titled Dear Fred. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because there is a weapon that in Division 1, the Lvoac, was a fully automatic assault rifle. And then when we came to the Division 2, one of the very first things that we noticed, even from the beta, was that the Lvoac had become a rifle that is semi-automatic. Now, in real life, the Lvoac is semi-automatic. You know what I mean? Like, but some people have said that there is an automatic version of it or whatever it is. Now, I don't really know all the intricacies, but I think because of the way exotics are going to start coming to the game and become important aspects of, the game very soon in terms of new content and content cycles, I think Frederick Thailander and the design team can maybe throw the community a bone, the OG community a bone, and give us an automatic Lvoac rifle that is not just an automatic Lvoac rifle, but an exotic version of it. Now, hold up. I know you guys are about to jump on me. Chameleon is coming, yes. We probably need another LMG, yes. We probably could use another SMG, but we're getting the SMG assault rifle hybrid. Yes, I know, but check this out. Remember the Merciless. The Merciless is an assault rifle looking weapon, but it fires as a rifle. It looks like an AK. In fact, at first, I thought it was an assault rifle. When I did my categorization videos, I said, oh yeah, the Merciless is an assault rifle. And everybody in the comment section said, nope, it's a rifle. And I was like, what? This thing that looks like an AK is a rifle? Now, maybe it's some AK looking weapon that is a rifle, or maybe it's just a take on it. But I think, why not? In the spirit of, flipping the look and use, do the same for the Lvoac, and, make a full assault, rifle for the Lvoac exotic. I think this is an exotic idea that the community would definitely enjoy and rally around. This is definitely, something that community was asking for and said, why are we getting this version of it? And they said, well, in real life, everybody kind of came to in real life, this weapon is like this. Now, another thing too that kind of spurred on this little conversation even further was when the Pentagon mission was still in the marketing and its advertising, the development team, or whoever, the marketing team, or whoever is in charge of doing the trailer, actually put an automatic version of this weapon in the trailer. Now, I know that was not a mistake. There is no way you would have taken that rifle of all the rifles in the game, the CTAR, the, FAMAS, all the other automatic rifles in the game. There is no way they would have skipped all those and eventually gone ahead to bring this so-called, Lvoac weapon and put it in there and give it everything automatic. I think internally there was a little bit of fun play banter between the designers trying to maybe even nudge the idea of this weapon as an automatic, or maybe even troll the community with it. So, dear Fred, in the spirit of throwing the community a bone, perhaps you and the folks over there in the weapon design area can maybe pull that same weapon out, the one that you used in that trailer, and maybe put it in the game, wrap it with a little bit of, wrapping paper, and maybe in the future deliver it as an exotic that we maybe have to farm bosses for, maybe an exotic that we have to go do specific activities. Oh my goodness, perhaps an exotic that you can only get by doing specific things in Coney Island, which is in New York, and maybe you can bring it to your stash in DC. I think this is definitely going to be something interesting. It'll provide for gameplay, playtime, the ability for people to be able to, enjoy this version of the weapon. Now, what's even really funny is this Lvoac in the Division 1, it did not have any kind of weapon control that you could call acceptable. Now, the Division 1, yes, weapon control is a little bit more, in my opinion, realistic, because the weapons are harder to control than the Division 2. But we also had a lot of things that the game was kind of built with to kind of help with that. There was a talent called Stable that got removed in the Division 1 over time, and there were stability, mods and stability abilities and attributes that you could get in your gear that helped you to be able to get better weapon control. And even still, it was a little tough to still control those weapons, but you kind of got used to it and you understood how to compensate with your camera and all that stuff. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, leave comments in the comment section. Is this a crazy idea? Do you think it'll be something that will make for a cool exotic down the road? I think it will. Maybe you can even start throwing some ideas on what kinds of talents this exotic may even have, and how you can farm it, how, it should be presented to the community. And maybe the developers can, see this stuff out there. If you can share this video and, maybe, some developers, hey, feel free to share it on Twitter or wherever it is. And I guess we'll keep an eye out. And if they see it, no worries. If they don't, hey, it was worth the shot. Thank you very much for your time and audience. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace.